Today is March 22nd. This is a meeting of the Cities and County Subcommittee. The committee will come to order. Representative McKenzie. Ms. Anderson, please take the roll.
Representative Alexander. Representative Hale. Representative Holsclaw. Representative McKenzie. Representative Slater. Representative Wright. Chairman Crawford. Chairman Moon.
Present.
Chairman Moon, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Ms. Anderson. The members wish to recognize anyone, any announcements? Seeing none, today we have reopened the subcommittee. We'll take up one bill and one SJR. The calendar item is House Bill 864 by Chairman Crawford. Is there a motion? Motion. We have a motion and a second. Chairman Crawford, you're recognized on House Bill 864. I believe you have an amendment, sir.
That is correct. Amendment number 5555.
And Amendment 5555, is there a motion? Motion. And a second. We have a motion and a second on Amendment 5555. You're recognized on the amendment, Chairman Crawford.
Mr. Chairman, if it would be all right, I would ask the committee to place this amendment on the bill so it can be discussed in whole.
That'll be fine without objection. Hearing no objection, we're voting on Amendment 5555. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. The ayes have it. And go ahead and explain your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, committee. This is kind of a simple bill, but it definitely has some areas that we need to make sure everyone understands. Basically, what this bill does is it codifies that it does not take a supermajority to pass in a metro council to do remodeling or updates to areas that if it was, complete destruction or something to that effect, then that's when the supermajority vote takes effect. It's not common at all for us to have 27 votes unless it's a state law that requires, like, for implementing tax purposes or taxes and that kind of thing. So what this bill does is it goes in there and it makes sure that it would, for remodeling, for rebuilding, or if the use is exactly what it was before, that it just takes a vote of 21 members to pass that to get this done.
It just takes a majority.
A majority vote.
Majority vote. Representative McKenzie, you're recognized on the bill, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I think that number was probably telling. But question, does this just apply to metro governments? Does it apply to municipalities?
Chairman Crawford.
This applies to metro governance, sir.
Representative McKenzie.
Thank you. So
metro charters.
And we have two, I think. So why wouldn't this be a bill to go to all municipalities?
Chairman Crawford.
Because it is considered remodeling, or it's being used for the same thing as it was before. Basically what this bill does is it goes back to August of 2011 over at the fairgrounds that we have here in Nashville, and there was a movement at one time that would demolish the fairgrounds. There was a lot of people that were very concerned about that happening, didn't want it to happen, and so they took it to a vote, and they made it 27, had to be a supermajority, because basically they didn't want somebody to come in there and demolish the fairgrounds. And so that's not what we're talking about as far as demolishing that. We're going in there to replace a few things and to bring it up to 2023 standards.
Are you good, Representative McKenzie? Okay. Any other questions or discussion? We do have a person that signed up to give testimony. Okay. Is there objection to the question? Hearing no objection, we're voting on House Bill 864 as amended. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. No. The ayes prevail. If you wish to be registered as a no, please see the clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you,
This
committee.
bill as amended moves to the first available calendar of local government.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mr.
Chairman
Chairman.
Crawford. The next item of business is Senate Joint Resolution 31 by Senator Swan, been carried in the House by Representative Ritchie. Is there a motion on the SJR? We have a motion. We have a second. Representative Ritchie, you're recognized on SJR 31.
Thank you, Chairman and Committee. Pink Marble City is right down the road from my house. It has supplied marble all over the world, including the White House and places over in France, and over 500 different buildings throughout the United States. It is one of the only locations in the United States, or one of the few locations, period, in the United States to be able to, where quarry can pull this pink marble out of the ground. And this is to designate and name this particular location the Pink Marble City. That's what this SJR attempts to do.
Any questions on the SJR? The SJR, excuse me. Is there objection to the question? Hearing no objection, we're voting on Senate Joint Resolution 31. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. The ayes prevail, and it moves to the next available calendar of local government.
Thank you, Chairman and Committee.
Chairman Crawford, you're recognized. We're for announcements.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move that the Cities and County Subcommittee adjourn to meet at the call of the chair.
Is there a second? Second. We have a motion and a second to adjourn, subject to call of the chair. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. The ayes prevail. We stand adjourned at the call of the chair. Thank you.